Angus gives burial rites. I saw the Airedale as I was pulling up to your house. That dog is rude. His posture, his walk, his outward attitude. I understand where Angus comes from. Angus is polite and expects respect. A respectful and polite, tail-wagging Angus ran practically non-stop until we reached the park. And we pretty much did a repeat of the last walk, except he could gawk at the senior stretching class today. It now appears to be a habit that Angus has to smell the deer skeleton and then go for walks on trails and make new trails in the snow. Going through no trails or making our own trails was a major feature of our walk today. His pace was fast, and when he stopped to smell, I began to whistle back to the birds. Angus looked at me and then nudged me. I don't think he liked my noise, so I stopped, and he continued with his quiet and peaceful walk. Somebody or something had left the entrails of an animal. It was so intriguing we went back to take a video so you could share in part of Angus's day. Upon returning, that's when I saw, and Angus smelled, the down feathers. If it was a baby bird, it sure was a big one. I don't know who would put the entrails of such a large animal in the middle of a commonly used trail. Further up, on a bend on that trail, Angus was so intent on going into brush and shrubs that nothing has gone through before. Those sticks were dense. He was stubborn. He had to plunge his face deep in under a bush. Then I saw his target. He was breathing in the smell of a dead squirrel. Then I waited as Angus spent a while thoroughly burying it with snow. He used his nose. He leapt out of those bushes and sticks when he was done burying. He was so invigorated, happy, and proud of himself. He had done a very thorough job. In the human sense, I could say he was giving respect to the body. In the dog sense, I think we will be visiting that place again. Returning back to the other bushes with more clearing, something had gotten to the discarded lunch bag, and Angus spent some time smelling that too. He did not do a bowel movement in his neighborhood as has been customary. He waited until we were exiting the park and heading towards the apartments when he deposited a good one. A lady with a brown lab ran by, and the lab wanted to play, according to her owner. But I wasn't too sure. A growling dog does not normally signal friendliness. Angus seemed positively interested in the girl, but I demurred the meeting. We quickly went through the shopping strip, and as soon as we reached the road to return home, Angus began to lag behind me. In seeing tracks, paw prints around the rain garden at the church, we walked to it, and Angus was so attracted to the many things within that marsh. We returned to play frisbee and tug-of-war inside. I had to skedaddle to other dogs, but not before drying him, harness scrubs, washing his bowls. He got me toys and placed them right into my hand in exchange for freeze-dried chicken, and he waited to be tucked in.